my colleague's bougie Starbucks spearmint gum. I don't even know that they actually made this.
It's $2.50.
What would you say?
It's $2.50.
That's a lot.
Oh, okay.
Ready for luxury. Alright, long day of work, but time to head home. Man, what a nice sunset today. So, my skip manager tells me that it is almost official that I'm getting promoted. And the running joke right now is I'm thinking about talking to my manager maybe tomorrow to tell them to delay the promotion after Valentine's Day so that I don't have to get a more expensive gift. My girlfriend jokes about me getting her a Chanel bag, but I took a Google search of that thing. Oh my goodness, I did not know how expensive luxury bags can cost, because my experience with like expensive bags is like a couple $100s or something like that. Dude, do you guys know how expensive a Chanel bag is? It's like almost as expensive as a Rolex, brand new Rolex watch. I used to go to UBC, and I do definitely see a bunch of international students carrying these like really expensive Birkin bags or like Chanel bags, things like that. And no, it's pretty insane how they're like undergrad students and they already have bags like that. Definitely there's a difference between those international kids compared to CBCs, Canadian born Chinese. And it's kind of funny because it's not official yet, but I did tell one of my best friends, Aaron, who is from like my high school, and he is a senior engineer at Facebook, at Meta. And I was like, oh, you should like buy me something to congratulate me for actually getting promoted. And he was like, nah, I'm not getting you anything. So yeah, he's also a CBC. I feel like the most I've ever seen him spend on anything is his wallet, which is from Fossil. Actually, no, he uses the wallet that I got for him. I got like a free wallet back in the day from UBC, from this super popular brand in Vancouver called Herschel, and I gave him the wallet, and he's like, oh, thank you so much. It was free, by the way, because they were doing this promo when I first went to UBC. And then I gave it to him, and he's been using that wallet ever since. When I told him I was going to get a Tesla, even though he already had a Tesla, he was like, no, don't buy it. Anyways, heading to Costco to grab groceries for this week.
不解的是你眼中的复杂，怎么看着你眼睛对你说呢？外面在 rating， 想问你 how's going， 不会认真解释，因为你也不会用心。你让我 waiting， 想知道 what you doing， 不会认真解释，反正你也不会动心。You got me feeling like a butterfly， 围着你转不敢停下，不管心难忍耐，想让我们吹散你的头发 ，Now you make me fly， 总是幻想会有一天把我 I can make it mine。像多情的蝴蝶，花都不是唯一。像多情的爱，分不可能只为你。是情绪被扑灭，会刻意的随意，是温雅的带灯被吹。
Alright, I am back with Foodie World, and I could not resist buying this. I know I am on a diet, but they have just huge things in Foodie World that's all like super unique stuff, like big versions of everything. And look at this thing. It's huge. Super excited, and yes, I know this is kind of a relapse from eating chips, but I had to get it. I just had to. Okay, speaking of jobs and promos and things like that, will we reach AGI soon? And how will this affect jobs? I think this is a good time to talk about this because Sam Altman, who is the CEO of OpenAI, he actually recently wrote a blog which sort of talks about his current thoughts about AI as well as where it will go going into the future. And I did a video where I talked about me reading through every single one of his blogs since back in like 2015 or something like that. And that video got 0 views. But I have been following his blogs closely. And recently, his blog says 3 observations, which is the title of the blog. Basically, he talks about his mission to ensure AGI, artificial general intelligence, and first thing is that the intelligence of an AI model roughly equals the log of the resources used to run it. Secondly, the cost to use a given model falls about 10x every 12 months, and the lower the price leads to much more use, seen with ChatGPT 4.0, things dropping, and how it is much stronger than even Moore's law. Third, the socioeconomic value of linearly increasing intelligence is super exponential in nature. So I guess this goes back into calculus. I'm not that great at math, but it's linear growth for intelligence, but exponential in nature for potential growth of everything. So be that as it may, it does seem like this year may be the start of AI agents and people using agents instead of actual employees for certain tasks, such as deep research, for science, for just collecting some data on certain particular topics. So we are already seeing some of the basic level white collar jobs being automated away by AI. Provided all of this, there have been so many people predicting what will happen with AI, when will white collar jobs be replaced. And honestly, for me at least, I'm also not particularly confident that, well, first of all, it's hard to predict. And secondly, I'm not particularly confident that a lot of these jobs will exist in a couple of years from now. Things are definitely improving very, very quickly. And because of that, I just don't want to take anything for granted, in particular, sort of how my current work is like, how long I even still have to be a software engineer, and just what life will be like, maybe even like 5 to 10 years from now. With that being said, I'm super grateful with what I currently have, the opportunities I have, and sort of the challenges it presents on a day-to-day basis. Okay, cool. I hope that makes sense, and I hope that answers some of the questions that people have about where AGI is going. I definitely do think that it is going to make huge impact. The amount of years it's going to take to get there, we don't know, but it seems shorter and shorter, and there doesn't seem to be that many obstacles. All right, that's it for today. I am going to let me open this package now. Oh, for some reason, I thought it was just going to be like a huge ass Pringles bottle, but turns out it's just smaller bottles. That's a little bit anticlimactic. It is almost 7:30, and I need to catch the first game for Luka Doncic as a Laker. So I'm going to end off this vlog for today. See you guys.